Real simple broadcast. Let me get my gum out. I'm about to swallow this joint. I don't know why they push this open.
That's all good.
Can I put this around?
Good evening, and thank you guys for tuning in to the Saturday Night Live prime time going on. I'm your host, Will Hall,
Amari Blake.
and we have a showdown going down with Miles College versus Oakwood University.
And at the tip, we have Joel and Treetop. And Oakwood wins the tip.
Sham has the ball.
Quick take to the basket, a little too wild with it. Miles College guard taking up the court. I feel like tonight might be a more up-tempo game tonight. I see Oakwood has gone to a 1-3-1.
Yeah, maybe getting a little pressure like right there. They're just trying to get more
Good
steals.
steal by Sham. Now, Keith's always with the follow, and that is 2-0 Oakwood Ambassadors. And I think Oakwood's key to tonight is they're going to have to win the 50-50 balls. Oakwood showing a little pressure. Good block by number 12. Oh, Sham with a lazy pass, though, right back into Miles College's hands.
They throw down to the post. Brandon Stewart, he goes up for the hook, and it is good.
A quick two.
Score is 2-2.
That was a little too easy.
A little too easy. Keith's bringing the ball up right now. He's looking to get something going. He throws to Sham. They get it down into Tree. Tree spots up. He backs up, throws it back out to Keith. Keith gets it to Milton. Milton for the three. And it is no good, but Robbie with the nice attempt, but it goes back to Miles College.
And those are the balls we're going to need tonight.
Nice pressure at the top of the key, and that forces a turnover, and the ball will go back to Oakwood. Looks like we have an early substitution.
They're taking Sham out and replaced him with Dante. An interesting early substitution.
Maybe a little too early.
Gone.
Maybe a little too early.
A little bit more than a little too early. But I guess Coach J saw something that we can't see just yet. Oakwood trying to set up something. Run a play. Dante has it at the wing. Treetop has it again with a pull-up quick. A little bit off the mark. I think he was a couple feet too far away from the rim on that one. Miles pushing the ball.
Brandon Stewart going in.
Low. And I think that might be there all day. He's just going to be too much for Treetop. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he may be a little too much. Treetop just has to figure out positioning.
More, difficult. There, Miles with a little pressure. Keith gets down on the post with the mismatch. Kick out to Milton for three. And it is good. That is a good early sign.
And Miles College bringing the ball up right now. They're looking to get something going. They're down by one. But their possessions have been very useful as they get it down to the post again to Brandon Stewart.
And honestly, Brandon should have took it right there again. Oh, good take by the guard.
But he misses.
Finish. Keith's pushing the ball. Let's see if he can get some. Keith's got to have a little bit more ball control. Oh, that's a high dribble right there. You got to watch that. And number 12 at the top of the key, quick fire.
And the ball will go to Miles.
That was a good shot by number 12. A little bit, probably could have a second to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, the confidence he probably needs. He probably just needs to realize he can take that shot. It's going to be open all day if he comes off the pick. Corner three by Miles, and it's no good.
They get their own rebound. And he finished. That was one of Treetop's things. He wants to always get the bang out. I think sometimes you got to realize you just got to go for two.
Yeah, he took off a little too early on that one.
One more dribble, I think he would have been able to punch it like he wanted.
And Oakwood with a nice pressure steal. Maybe that was the thing that Coach J saw. He maybe saw Dante coming in and getting more pressure than Sham at the moment.
Yeah. Oh. Good good hard foul by number 12, though, you know. That let him know it's not going to be easy coming in.
And number 4, Frank Royals from Cincinnati, Ohio, will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up. And it is no good. His second attempt. It's up. And it is good. And he will cut the lead down to 2. The lead is currently 7-5 Oakwood.
And I'm loving what Oakwood's doing so far.
They get the ball on the post to Keese. Keese is looking to get something, throws it to Dante, and they get it back to the top, and they're going to run the play money. But number 2 is bringing pressure because he knows they should get it, and Robbie gets called with a legal screen.
That could have went both ways, but Oakwood will probably get the next one. But that was great pressure by Terrell Waiters for Miles.
And Miles pushing the ball right now.
And number 20, Julian Ross has it right now.
They're looking to get it down to Brendan. Right now, he's their offense. He gets it in, and it's another bucket, and that is 6 straight points right there for him. He's 3 for 3, and he's pretty hot right now.
I mean, he's literally just he's the biggest. He's just imposing his will right now, honestly. Robbie was missing the easy bunny.
Ooh, kind of. I mean, it wasn't easy money. Kind of looked like somebody got their hand, though, stuck in the net.
Yeah.
Almost like a goaltend. But he has to go up a little more stronger with that right there.
But Oakwood is definitely going to have to deny Braden if they're going to slow down, because right now it looks like there's nothing that can stop him.
Right now, Miles is just figuring out what they want to get. I think they're trying to get it down to the post again. But number 2 attacks.
And
Stewart with a nice putback.
And that was just effort. Oakwood just had no bodies on him. That's just that's going to happen all day. We just have no one down low. And it is now 9-7 Miles with a quick turnaround.
And right now, Miles is bringing the pressure on Oakwood. They get it down to Robbie. Robbie turns around. He throws it to Tree. He shoots, and it is kind of off.
Just didn't look like that was where his comfort zone. You know, yeah. I don't think he realized how much time was actually left on the clock.
And one thing I am noticing right now is the energy from both benches. Miles has the energy on the bench, and Oakwood is just sitting there. I think they need to get themselves into the game too.
Yes, they got to bring a little extra juice for the boys out there on the court.
Right now, Miles brings the ball up. Waiters looking to get something going. Keese with the gamble.
And I just feel like they're going to go back to their bread and butter.
To get it to
number 33.
And he misses.
Robbie with the rebound. Keese pushes to Dante. And let's see if Dante can get a little extra spark. Look like Oakwood's trying to find a way to break this press that they're putting on them.
But the pressure right now from Miles is very nice.
Robbie has to stop moving on those screens. He's got to stay still.
Dante Weber, he gets it into the post. He's looking to get something going. Throws it back to Keese. Keese pushes off, and he will get an offensive foul.
That was just a little obvious, man. When they're pressing like that, that's when you just move the ball to open man and make them work. If they're going to play you that hard up.
And it looks like we got 3 new in. Mike Gray, Chicago, and Jay Nix. We have 3 new bodies in for Oakwood. I guess they're trying to get some energy going.
Coach Jay didn't like what he was saying out there.
But these guys right here, they're like the defensive specialists, to be honest.
I don't think Milton really had a quarrel. Should have a quarrel with that one. That was kind of obvious.
Yeah.
I think the key right now is Oakwood needs to make sure Braden is denied. They cannot let him get the ball in the paint.
I mean, he's 4 for 4, 8 points out of the 9.
So as long as they keep feeding him and they're not denying him, it's going to be a bucket. And
nice block.
Block. Jay Nix pushing the ball.
Throws it to Dante. Dante attacks the rim. He gets blocked, but he puts it right back up, and it is no good. But
missing a bunny like that. And
Yeah,
then-
I think with this team you're going to see a lot of missed bunnies due to the fact that a lot of these players are not used to having these many types of shots.
I didn't really see the foul there. Was it over the back?
It was
Oh,
pushing it back.
okay. And Chicago will shoot his first free throws of the night.
First shot is up. And it is no good.
Oakwood needs these easy points. They got to capitalize. And Miles is their first substitution of the night.
Like you say, Miles is not better than these guys. It's just that their execution is better.
Yeah.
I wish I knew his name. Like Chicago? What?
The second shot is up, and it is good. And it is now 9-8. Miles still ahead of your Oakwood Ambassadors. Miles has done a few substitutions themselves, as you can see.
Yes, number 5, Avery Brown, has come in. And Dante with a nice hustle.
Great defense.
Ooh.
They cannot give the middle.
Ooh,
down.
nice
Great
block by Chicago. And see, that's what they bring him in for.
Yeah. Great D by Jay Nix, pushing the tough shot.
Nice rebound, Dante. Dante pushing the ball, drops it off to Jay Nix. Jay Nix is looking to get something going. They have to move the ball, though, because they're in the 3-2 zone, so there's going to be the middle that's going to be wide open.
I think they need to get
And
someone
Milton
down
with the nice shot, and he'll be fouled at the three-point line.
Shooting three.
I like how he sold that shot right there.
Definitely.
Just straight off
Just
the
a little
jump,
bit
just
exaggerated.
push. Yeah. But I mean, he has to be aggressive with the ball. Somebody has to be aggressive because not many people out there are scoring at the moment. So you got to find something, some kind of spark.
First shot is up, and it is good.
And I would say Milton Brown is one of our more, efficient, consistent free throw shooters on this team. So if he wants to get a spark and find his buckets, he'll have to get to the line a little more and just stay aggressive with it.
And after hitting the first two, it is now 10-9. Oakwood Ambassadors are up. And I think the key, Oakwood might need to slow the tempo down, play more to their pace. I feel like when Miles has a couple more bodies to put out there. So I think they need to be more controlling of the tempo.
Yeah.
And he hits all three. He completes the three-point play, 11-9. Oakwood Ambassadors up.
Avery Brown pushing the ball right now. Miles looking to find the spark right now because nobody else is finding the spark except for Stewart.
Who's getting a quick breather, but he's already back in the game. I think Coach saw that. They got to use that mismatch so Oakwood finds a way to stop it. I won't be surprised if he gets to touch this possession.
Frank Royce throws the balls up, and Stewart goes up, and he gets the and one.
And that is now 5 for 6 for the evening. And right
10
now,
points.
Oakwood has no answer for Mr. Stewart.
Like
And
you
this-
say, 10. He has 10 of their potential 12 points.
I think Oakwood has to seriously put a body on him and stick with him.
Oh,
And he
misses
missed the free throw.
Or maybe, this is how I kind of see it maybe. Maybe they realize that that's their only scoring option, and they're saying if he does score, he scores, but don't let everybody else go off. And there will be a chance to win. And Milton attacking again, being aggressive, and he gets blocked.
I like the attack, though. He took it to the rim hard and fearful.
It's all good. Avery Brown with the crossover, and he gets into the lane, but
And
he
it
travels.
And you're right about this 5 in there. It's a great defensive set so far.
Yes.
Once they find an answer for Braden, I think we can start getting a nice little run.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, that's why Coach Jay put these guys in, because usually they get stops, and they can create offense. But at the same time, it just disrupts the flow of the opposing team. And right now, they're doing that so far.
Right now they're just moving the ball, trying to work this 2-3 zone. Dante with a little one-on-one action. And a turnover. It's like he just took it out of his hand. And Braden with a strong take again, and it's just, once again, using his body to score. It's just no answer for him. And a nice little jump ball now. And I believe it is Miles College. And a substitution real quick, Dante out and Ed in.
Avery Brown with the mishandle, but he retains possession. Throws it to Stewart. And Stewart is looking to get something going. He throws it to Royals. Royals throws back to Stewart, and Stewart misses. Mike Gray with the rebound. And Ed is in the game, Ed Hall.
Pushed into Jay Nix. Jay Nix with a strong take to the rim, but it is blocked by Avery from Miles. And right now, Oakwood is not getting anything on the inside. They're doing a good job of controlling the paint.
And your score is 13-11. Miles with 10 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And a quick inbound to Ed. He tries to take it off the dribble and it gets turned over as we're just not protecting the ball. And a quick turnover and right back to Oakwood Ambassadors. Oakwood needs to capitalize on these unforced turnovers. Miles had a few tonight so far.
Jay Nix bringing the ball up right now. He's running the money play. He spins. He uses the screen by Ed Hall. He's looking for another screen. He uses the screen. He attacks the rim, and he turns the ball over.
And I believe that's 3 straight turnovers by Oakwood at the same exact spot. And good contest by Ed to force the missed layup.
It's a highly contested defensive
game so far, yeah.
Both sides.
Both teams are playing great defense, but no one is really getting any type of consistent offense besides Braden for Miles. And Mike Gray has the ball. I kind of missed that call. And right now it looks like Oakwood is kind of lost.
Stagnant.
And Jay Nix with a bad pull-up in the one-on-one defense and another bad take. And right now, Oakwood definitely does not know what to do right now. And I believe we have a substitute. Jay Nix out in for number 5.
Jay, they call him, I only heard him call him J5. That's it. I don't know his name. It's J5. I don't think he what's number 5 name? J5. That's what they call him. Well, it looks like we have a substitution, J5 from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Number 15 attacks, and Peter is not ready for the ball.
And then once again, another unforced turnover by Miles. Miles has been sloppy early on in this game. Oakwood has yet to capitalize on it.
It's just they're stagnant on offense. If they can move the ball around a little bit better and get more spacing, people need to cut because everybody's standing around right now.
And once again, a skip pass and a 2-3 is the last thing you want to do.
And we have a substitution. Ryan Calhoun.
From Thomasville, Alabama. Ooh.
And we have another substitution. Nichols comes in for Milton Brown.
And Nikos is known for his instant O, so maybe you can give him a nice little spark off the bench that they need. And it's down to Chicago in the post. He pulls up, highly contested shot. It wasn't really in the flow of the game. Definitely wasn't needed. And number 42 with the
Peter from Lagos with the easy bucket off of the turnover.
Yeah.
And Oakwood needs to calm down right now because they're only down by 4, but you would think they're down by more due to the consistent Ooh. Thought it'd be a double dribble.
Play, yeah.
You throw it to Mike Gray.
They're being real sloppy with the ball. And you can see everyone that seems to be confused right now on the court. Just people trying to force stuff, a lot of one-on-one play. And a 3 by Chicago that surely was not needed. Just 2 bad shots back-to-back from him. And it is a 3 seconds call. And once again, Miles College is not outscoring Oakwood. Oakwood is right now beating themselves. It's another unforced turnover down low on Miles' ball.
And this has kind of been the story of the season so far. A lot of turnovers, not enough execution on the offensive end, but very great on the defensive side. Not many teams have been able to outscore us or just blow us out. It's just execution and having a stagnant offense has been the story of this season so far. We need better quality shots. People have to move around.
And it has to be a little more fearlessness out there. It looks like a lot of people look a little fearful. And it looks like to be another. And Chicago with another bad shot. That's 3 in a row now where he's pulled up trying to be a hero. This time he was lucky to get.
Well, I mean, I guess, if you're not getting no offense, you have to find some way.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but higher quality.
He will go to the line and he will shoot 3.
Oh, that was on the 3-point line. Wow. Hopefully he can get a nice little spark. We need to score. And the first one is up. And it is good. That stops a 3-minute scoring drought from your Oakwood Ambassadors. And Miles brings back Braden, which you expected he wasn't going to be out for too long. A little confusion on how many free throws Chicago was supposed to shoot. And it is now 12-15, Miles College up on the Oakwood Ambassadors. He hits the second one, 15-13.
And he will attempt his 3rd free throw. His 3rd attempt is up, and it is good.
He hits all 3 from the line. That is a good sign.
And I'm not sure of the percentages, but I want to say Oakwood is shooting 80% about from the line.
And only shot, was that the third person at the line today?
And we are back. Again, welcome to Ashby Auditorium of Huntsville, Alabama, the home of your ambassadors. And I'm your host, Will.
And Mari. And we have 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. And it is 15-14, Miles College up 1 on your Oakwood Ambassadors. And right now, Oakwood's doing great pressure on the defense. And at the first, a little low on the pass from J5, but still counts for 2, and Oakwood takes the lead. And this is why Oakwood needs to capitalize.
They need, and this gives them quality shots right there. Turnovers, and they can get quality shots just like that.
Use your athletes. Get out on the break.
Nice rebound by Nikos.
Little man with the trees. And Miles brings back in number 33, Joe Logan. He's also a Huntsville, Alabama native.
And Miles right now, they're looking to get their offense going because it's been kind of stagnant these last few possessions. Oakwood with the pressure, and they throw it down into the post. And right now it's a double team. Nice defense, hands straight up, hands up, hands straight up. Ooh. Number 32 with the 3. Ooh, and it's off. Ooh, that should be up.
It didn't touch the rim.
I thought that would be a,
yeah. I thought that was going to be a, and those are deflating for your team. You play great defense for a good 30 seconds. And
that hurts.
And a missed call results in a 3.
That hurts right there.
But all we could do is just keep playing.
Mike Gray with the corner 3. And it's air ball.
And 18-16 Miles College has taken the lead back.
Are you stuck? Number 4 attacks the rim. He sees nobody there.
It's a kind of a wild take to the rack. And J5 with a wild pass that it was really intended for no one. And number 4 is slow to get up. He looks like a nice little limp he's got going there. Mr. Royals. And that was a hard fall he took down here on our end. And once again,
but right now this game it's all over the place. It's kind of sloppy, but what really comes down to it is nobody is really executing the way they need to. There's been too many turnovers.
And Coach J has kept this 5 in maybe a little too long.
Maybe tired.
Because Keese is not in foul trouble, neither is Sham. So it's time to put your playmakers out there, Coach.
And Stewart with another spin.
And it has nice been move. Money all night. There's nothing Oakwood can do with that to seem to stop it, honestly.
And like I say, they might have to just live with that and stop everybody else from scoring because he's getting anything he wants.
And it is 2016 Miles College with a 4-point lead on our Ambassadors.
Because if I'm not mistaken, that was the 3rd body. That's the 3rd body they put on him.
And they just haven't found an answer to stop him. And Oakwood is now trying to break this 2-3, trying to get the ball down low. And there's just a mismatch right now. But another foul. And Oakwood is not out of this game, but they're sure enough looking like they are.
No. I mean, like I said, it'll be one good play. And then I'll equal to 3 bad plays.
Very true.
So that's not helping at all. We have to just slow the game down. Like you said, play at our pace. Don't need to play at Miles' pace. Miles knows what they want to do. We got to find our identity.
And a fadeaway by Chicago. Coach J has to tell him that that's not his game. Fading away and a quick 3 by number 11 for Miles. And it is now 20, I believe a foot might have been on, so it's actually 22-16. And
J5
is trying to get a nice little run together.
Nikos moving the ball around, throws it to Ed Hall. He attacks the rim, but he is stripped.
And I believe they're looking for the lob. Oh, 32 took it all the way.
And Nikos with he gets it messed up, but he throws it.
He had Ed right in front of him. I have no idea why he tried to pass that across the court. And Coach J's bringing back in Jay Nix for Nikos, but I don't see what Keese has done to be sat for this half so far. We have
3 minutes and 32 seconds to go, and we have a necessary sub. Jay Nix will come in, and Sham will finally come off the bench.
And I think it's about time Coach J's put a playmaker in there. Got to get a little better offense. And that was just a terrible pass by Mike Gray. I know the play is designed that way, but it wasn't there.
If you're going to get it down in there, I say a bounce pass. Bounce pass
over the head to the tall defender, just...
Everybody's overthinking the game. Just got to slow it down. We're only down by 6. And Sham with a nice take.
And that is something Oakwood has been missing this whole half. Just simple, quick to the rack.
The game is so simple. You just have to not think so hard about what they need to do.
Good foul by Jay Nix. Don't let the big man get an easy 2 down. Let him go make him 2 at the free throw line. But like we just said, that was a great example of what Oakwood has kind of been needing in this half. And once again, they're still in the game. It's 18-22 Miles.
First shot is up, and it is no good.
And I don't think Miles is a very good free throw shooting thing. That's something to keep in mind toward the end.
Yeah, they haven't been too good this so far. Second shot is up, and it is good. And the lead will increase to 5, 23-18. And we have another substitution. Tree will come in.
Or Mike Gray.
And I guess Coach Jay wants to see if they can get a final push before the half ends to cut down on this lead or maybe take the lead.
Yeah. And a little slap with the ball, and that's like the third time that Miles has forced a turnover by just taking the ball right out of our hands. And they call a travel.
They call it a charge.
Oh, a charge.
Offensive foul.
Wow.
J5 bringing the ball up right now, looking to get something going. He throws it to Sham. Sham gets into the post to Chicago. People got to move and cut. Chicago gets the ball up and he misses.
Now, I can live with Chicago taking those right there at the basket.
Because that's a high percentage shot.
Yeah.
That just didn't go in.
And I see Miles is looking to go down low, but Oakland's doing a good job of trying to deny.
They left him with the shot, and
good
he
box
missed.
out by Sham, and great rebound. Let's push it.
And Jay Nix with the ball right now. He uses the screen. Everybody's
Oakland a little bunched up. They need to space out.
They throw it in to Sham. Sham throws it to Chicago. Chicago gets to the J5. He shoots a deep 3, and it's no good.
And yes, J5 is a shooter, but from that angle,
not a good shot.
And that early in the shot clock, just not necessary.
Not at all. Ooh, look like a travel. They dump it down. Nice block by Chicago. That's about his 5th block of the game, I want to say.
He's doing a good job of controlling everybody but Braden. And another 3, and this one hits the rim, but once again, not really necessary. And you have number 0 for Oakland. Treetop with the quick 2, and it is now 23-20. Oakwood down by 3.
With a minute to go in this first half. Let's see if they can cut down this lead or, like I say, possibly take this lead. Avery Brown with the ball.
They missed the roll.
Oh, and the turnover right there. And this is where Oakwood has to capitalize.
They need to go into the half with at least a tie.
I'm even gonna say they can get a 4-0 run. A 4-0 run is not hard.
Miles has only scored consistently through Braden Stewart. Everything else has been just Oakwood's turnovers.
Yes, I totally agree. And Nick's bringing the ball up right now with 48 seconds to go. They can actually get a 2-for-1 if they wanted to, but they have to speed the process up right now. They can't just be stagnant with this ball. They got to move. They got to go. They got to go.
Sham knows that he's going to go a little one-on-one. Sham with the tough mid-range. And it looks like Chicago might have got popped in the chest. But it will remain Oakwood's ball. And is the shot clock turned off? And we have a substitution, Robbie for Chicago. Looks like he got popped.
They throw it in to Sham. Sham throws it back to Jay Nick. And I guess right now they're going to wait and take the last shot. But they only have 14 seconds on the clock right now, and they have to make it going now.
And Robbie with a quick fire shot. And I think they could have went for the lob, honestly. And Miles
pushing the ball.
Shot, and it's in Braden's hands.
1, And he shoots the floater.
And he misses it.
And Avery Brown with the miss. And we will go into halftime 23-20 Miles College, and we will be back. Stop. All right, welcome back to Ashby Auditorium, Huntsville, Alabama. This is your home of the Oakwood Ambassadors. I'm your host, Will.
And Amari, and the score is 22-20. Miles College up by 2. The Ambassadors ended the half on a pretty good run, but we just need them to continue on and get a body on Braden Stewart, number 35 for Miles. He's been a monster in the first half.
Monster. Nothing they can do with him. They've sent multiple bodies at him, and he's continued to do what he does.
If they can contain him, I believe Oakwood.
Nice post by Keys.
And this is the offense they needed in the first half. They needed someone that could initiate the offense and get it to the playmaker. And Oakwood with a nice full court press. But somehow it gets back to Braden. Oh, that's not a dunk. He didn't dribble.
What?
I thought he dribbled and then. Okay.
Not sure what's going on, but I think that press, Keith didn't need to gamble. But number 33 will go to the line. Joel Logan from Huntsville, Alabama. First shot is up, and it is no good. And that is the story tonight for Miles. They have not been that good at the free throw line.
At all. And that is what's kept us in this game, as you can see, is now 22-22.
Yeah, well, I feel like these first 5 minutes is going to determine who honestly wins the game, because Oakwood has to set the tone.
Yes. And he misses them both. And Sham trying to push the offense real quick, get the ball down the court.
To throw it to Keys. Keys throws it to Tree. Tree pump fakes, throws it out to Milton. And right now, this is a better ball movement right now that's going on with Oakwood.
And Keys with a strong take. And I don't like how Keys falls, man. He kind of falls with no control. You got to watch that. It takes a lot of contact being a bigger guard.
Yeah, he's gonna hurt himself doing all that. But I like the ball movement right now with Oakwood. They're actually getting less stagnant on the offensive end. And Keys will get his first attempts at the free throw line today. First shot is up. And it is good. And Oakwood reclaims the lead, 23-22.
And as I said before, Keys was what was the missing key for Oakwood.
Yes, in that first half. Second shot is up.
And it is good. 24-22. Our Ambassadors are up currently.
And Oakwood
back into that press. Doing a great press so far. They kept the middle block, but they didn't have that backside defender.
And Stewart with the ball again. And Keese with the pressure. Number 4 thinks about it. He throws it to number 1. He gets into the lane.
And that's a
nice
athletic
lay.
Wow.
Richard Fegan with the nice and one take right there.
And those are something you got to live with. He's going to hit. If he's going to hit that every time, then let him hit it, because
first attempt's up. It is good.
And
in
also
Oakwood,
a little pressure right now. Keith's trying to break it. Nice hard take to the basket and one. It wasn't called. A little contact. 26-25, Oakwood up.
And I like Keith's attitude right now. He's actually been very determined this second half. He sat out the first half, but he didn't hang his head low. He just came out and said, I'm going to show you why I need to be out here on the court.
And I love that right now. He's the light that Oakwood has definitely been missing.
Nice pressure.
Great D right now. That's great defense. Good job by Robbie to disrupt that lay attempt. And Sham pushing the ball. He gets it to Keese. Keese gonna take it out and see what he's working with. And Sham with the 3. And Treetop with the follow. 28-25. Ambassadors up by 3.
Now everybody, see this. I like this lineup because everybody is playing to each other's strengths on the defensive end and offensive side.
And I don't understand why Coach J had him sitting for so long. I know they didn't have no life in the beginning, but sitting them for the whole half almost is not the greatest strategy.
Yeah,
I guess it's nothing they got to show him. His way of showing them, hey, I don't care how good you are, I'll sit you. And we have a quick substitution.
Avery Brown will come back in the game. for Joel Logan. And this is where they're going to have to get Treetop and Robbie going because it's really a guard field lineup for Miles at this point, except for Stewart. And number 11,
Jelani Watson-Gale from London, England with the three. 28-28, Oakwood Ambassadors and Miles College all tied up. And Shan with another quick trigger, and it is off again. And I know Shan wants to get hot, but you got to do it in the flow of the game.
Yeah, that's not a flow right there. And Jelani with another take.
Quick 5 points. 30-28, Miles College up by 2.
He's showing us something different because he wasn't going like that in the first half. Maybe coach had to wake him up as well.
Shan with the ISO. Quick pass to Milton to Keese. Keese looking for Robbie down low. Robbie gets it with the smaller guard and with the turnaround fade. And I just didn't really like that shot selection. And Jelani again, but this he has finally missed after going 2 for 2 so far in the half.
And Shan pushing the ball right now. He's looking to attack that rim. Nice floater. Okay.
30-30 all.
And
this is what they're missing.
Yeah, this game has heated up so far in this second half right here. It's back and forth, but it's a good back and forth.
And the smaller guard had the bigger Treetop on him, was able to get a quick lay for Miles.
And that would be A.V. Brown.
32-30. Miles College up by 2.
Keith's bringing the ball up right now. Looks like we're going to get a few substitutions on Oakwood's side. Keith throws it to Milton. Milton throws it back down to Robbie.
Robbie with the strong take, but he wasn't able to convert, but I'm not mad at it.
A learning experience. A.V. Brown right now with the ball. He's trying to take Treetop again to the lane. Oh, now he's going with the ISO, and he's going to get a screen. Let's see what he does with this right here. He attacks to the right. He bounces it back out. Jelani with the pump fake. And
and a hard foul.
I'm not sure if Keith had the swat like that.
Yeah.
Just a little hand would have disrupted that shot right there.
Yeah. And we have substitutions Chicago for Treetop. Oh, got a hold for the first shot.
First shot is up.
And we got Keese coming out, Treetop and Milton. We got J Nix, J5, and Chicago all coming in. And I don't know what Keese did. This is what, his second foul? If that? And once again, Coach A takes him out early after he showed some promise. I don't know.
I don't know. He must have shown some fatigue this week in practice. I don't know.
It's 34-30. Miles College back up by 4.
J5 throws it down to Chicago. Chicago.
The turnaround fadeaway. A little closer, but still just, you don't need it.
A.V. Brown attacking right now, knowing he has a mismatch.
With the longer, less coordinated Robbie. But Robbie's accepting the challenge, stepping up.
Miles moving the ball around. Number 4 shoots. He misses, but Jelani gets the rebound, and he gets the bank shot.
Wow.
He is going off right now.
Yeah, 7 quick points. And just as Oakwood needed a spark, he might also be the spark that Miles needed.
Well, actually, that's 9, because remember, he got the 3,
the
layup, and the 2 free throws, and then that shot.
It is now 36-30. Miles College up by 6.
Sham with the top of the key 3, and it is good.
36-33. Miles by 3. And they needed that one. He needed to see that go in.
Yeah, maybe that's going to boost his confidence.
And J Nix with some good defense on number 1. Oh, Robbie with almost forced a turnover. I don't see how that's on Robbie. He was going.
I'm not sure. He failed. Yeah, he failed.
I mean, he didn't initiate contact either. That's the thing.
Because he stole the ball. He just got bumped.
I don't know how that's on Robbie. But we might have an injury. Number 1 is down. Looked like he took a little shot somewhere. I didn't really get to see.
But the ball will stay with Miles College, and they are currently up by 3, 36-33. With 13 minutes and 57 seconds to go in this second half. When we have another substitution, Robbie will come out, and Dante Weber will come in. Miles inbounds the ball. Avery Brown right now with the ball, and he's looking to get it into the post.
And Jay Nix playing some
but
good
he takes it by himself. He gets his own rebound, throws it up, and
Jay
he
Nix
will
put
go
his
to
hand
the
in
line.
jar.
Yes. Sometimes you just have to live with those shots because that wasn't a good shot he took.
And definitely wasn't a good foul you had to give.
No. So Avery Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. First attempt's up, and it is no good.
And we've been saying it all game. Miles has not been very good from the free throw line.
And we have an early timeout.
And I think Coach... And we are back. Saturday Night Live Hoops. Oakwood University Adventist take on the Miles College men. It is 36-33. We have number 5, Avery Brown, shooting his second free throw. And he sinks the second one. 37-33. Miles College up by 4. Let's hope Coach Jay has done a good job of rallying the troops and getting ready for this final push.
Chicago in the corner. He gets it to J5.
And now that was a good shot coming off the screen, off the bounce. It looked good. Now that's shots they should have been shooting earlier. Avery Brown for Miles with a nice dribble.
Cross.
But he wasn't able to finish. And I believe it is Oakwood ball. Dante doing a good job of holding it down.
Yeah, Dante with the nice down there because, I mean, they've been struggling getting defensive rebounds.
And I'm surprised you haven't seen a lot of Braden this half from Miles.
Maybe he's hurt. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They throw it to Jay Nix. Jay Nix throws it down.
And Chicago with the throwdown. Great play.
And that was the most complete possession that we've had this whole game.
And it could all just be that simple. The pick and roll was there. You get it to him, give him a chance to make it play.
Yeah, we need more pick and roll action. If we can get that right there.
Yeah.
Miles attacks the rim.
Number 23 with the strong take, but he was able to miss. And it is 37-35. Ambassador still down by 2.
They throw it to Sham. Sham gets it at the top of the key. He's looking to get something. He throws it to J5. J5 gives it to Dante Weber.
And honestly, let's do it again. Run the same play. Set the screen.
Jay Nix looking to get something. He attacks. Throws it to Chicago. Chicago's going to shoot. And he's short.
A little bit out of his range.
23 and Julian Ross.
And it is off.
Jay Nix with a nice rebound. They throw it to Sham. Sham slows it down. He throws it across to Jay Nix. Jay Nix uses the pick he receives. Throws it back to J5. It's a real cluster right now. But J5 attacks the rim.
And the scoop, underhand scoop. And Chicago somehow ends with the and the ball could go both ways, and it is Miles College. That was a little wild sequence right there. Just no one really knew where to be.
Yeah, he has to know where he's at all times.
And Miles brings Braden back in the game for Jordan. And I believe Miles will be going back to their workhorse.
Yeah, but I mean, because they haven't been able to pull away yet. They believe Stewart can do that for them if they get some possessions. And J5 will lead the game, and Milton Brown has subbed in for Oakwood.
They will go back to Braden immediately. But is that Avery Brown with the quick pull-up? And Braden with almost the putback. And you can really see his immediate impact.
They called a foul?
Yeah.
Well, and it looks like Miles will be in the bonus for the rest of this game. We have 11 minutes and 27 seconds to go.
Sheesh, that was...
And that is pretty big right there.
Yeah, because from every foul now they're going to the line. So I believe this is going to be 1-1. Well, no, it was a shooting foul. Ah, and he misses the first one.
But like we said, Miles, that's their kryptonite.
Yeah. Still 37-35, Miles up by 2. And the second one is up, and he hits it. 38-35, my college up now by 3. And this is not a time for Oakwood to play any type of panic. Miles has gotten the 3 up multiple times tonight. Oakwood has always come back. I think it's just to start executing and doing what they imposing their will.
Yeah, you're right about that. They need to impose a will. Sham with a 3.
I think it's a little unnecessary.
And Sham has to be more considerate with shooting shots like that. That wasn't really needed at the top of the key.
Yeah. Early in the shot clock.
Miles is up 38-35. 11 minutes to go.
Sham got it back to Jay Nix. Jay Nix about to orchestrate the offense. He's taking it back into the rim and 1. And Jay Nix took it a couple times to the front earlier.
But see, on that one, he went away from the defense. He didn't go into them.
He made it a little tougher, but he hit it. 38-37. Miles up by 1.
He has to realize that at his size, he probably going to have to make shots a little bit tougher if he wants to make them. His first free throw is up, and it is no good.
Oh.
And Chicago, being the workhorse he is,
able to get the ball back to Oakwood. That's great effort. And that's what Oakwood needs. Hustle plays.
see, like I said, Chicago, he can give you one.
He can. You're right.
He can really impact the game on the defensive side. It's just on the offensive side.
I think that was the first effort play I've seen all night from Oakwood.
Yeah.
Just someone doing all they can to make sure they get the ball back for their team. They're bringing out the Sham Wow. Will this be out of bounds or will it be a shooting? Out of bounds, out of bounds. Dante showing some veteran leadership.
They get the ball into Chicago. Chicago.
Sham with the quick pull-up.
That was not needed. Not needed.
At all. And Miles going quick tempo, but Dante with the block. And Milton forcing it to tempo and gets it to the guard. And skip passes in the zone never work, and that is like the third time Oakwood has done that. And Dante getting back into the game just forced the hard 2, but I don't know why.
And see, that's the man. You have great momentum plays, and then all of a sudden, that one play just takes it away just like that. And it puts Miles back at the free throw line.
And Oakwood needs to be cognizant of that because every foul, they're going to the line now. They're going to have to play a little bit more smarter.
And there's still 10 minutes to go in the second half. That's a lot of time. And luckily, Miles has not been good from the free throw line.
38-37, Miles still up by 1. And we have some substitutions. Sham and Chicago are coming out. Keese and Treetop are back in the game. The second shot is up, and it is good for Miles. 39-37. And another timeout. Jordan in from Braden. I guess they're giving him a quick breather.
Now, Oakwood is currently down by 2, 39-37. With 10 minutes to go, there's a lot of time for them to come back. It's just mistakes have killed them in this game. J Nix with the pump fake. They throw it back to Keese. Right now they're running a 2-3, a real close 2-3. They throw it down the Tree. Tree throws it back out to Keese. Keese throws it to Milton. Milton with the 3. And it is off, but Keese with the putback.
But he could have brought it back down and went up. He kind of tried to get it while he was in the air, a little uneven. But I like that he was down there.
And now it'll be a personal foul on Dante Weber, and Miles will go back to the free throw line.
And number 4, Frank Royals will be shooting 2 for the Miles College men. Okay. I forgot to even look at that.
First shot is up, and it is no good. Milton with the rebound. He throws it up to Keese. Keese is bringing it up the floor right now. He crosses over, throws it back to Milton. Milton throws it over to J Nix.
Oakwood is not having a great time deciphering to this 2-3 yet. They have Dante in the middle, but they haven't really got an opportunity to get it to him yet. That's a good pass by Treetop. And that was a good solid play. Got into the defense, was able to break it down. Now they can go shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, see, I like that right there. Patient. It was about the patience. Like, you wasn't getting what you wanted across the top, and then you get it down into the post, and now it messes up the zone. But we have to look at that a little more. Dante with the first attempt. It is good. Dante with his second attempt. Nitty is good.
39 all. And a quick substitution by Miles, getting Braden back into the game.
Maybe they just want him out there for offensive purposes and not on the defensive side. I don't believe he was in foul trouble, though.
Yeah, I didn't think he had too many. J Nix taking the ball, put a little pressure on the ball.
Miles looking to get something going. They've been kind of stagnant these last few possessions. J Nix gets over the screen.
Oakland playing a good 1-3-1. Get into their spots.
Ooh, Avery Brown with a nice pull. And it's a miss. Ooh.
And it ends up in Dante's hand. J Nix to push.
Ooh,
He's going to slow it down a little bit so he gets the numbers.
And Keese throws it to Dante.
Good job, Dante. Getting into Dante so far has been a great thing.
Well, he's realizing if he can get in the post, he can be aggressive with it, he's able to get a call.
Let's see if he knocks his next 2 down. Time for Oakwood to finally take the lead and build on it.
Yeah, we've been able to take the lead, but we haven't been able to keep it. First attempt's up. And it is good.
Money. And you're right. I believe they're taking Braden out every defensive and putting him back only for offense. And he hits them both, 41-39. The Ambassadors over the Golden Bears.
With 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
And J Nix applying a little pressure on ball pressure for that 1-3-1 they're running. And someone was out of place on there. Almost forced it. This is an intensity. Oakwood has to make sure they play it all the way through. Oh, good side crossover. Oh, great block by Treetop. And it is OU ball. Now that's the type of hustle plays that we need to see.
I think 28.
And Keith's trying to force the ball. Miles applying a little pressure. He gets to Milton. And Oakwood does not need to get stagnant here. They need to find something quick. Jay Nix now has the ball. Oh, quick behind the back. With the pull-up for 2.
And see, that's the spark we needed, and that gets the crowd going right there.
43-39, and Ambassadors up over the Golden Bears. Darius Williams with the
And
mix.
Jay Nix with the rebound.
Jay Nix is coming alive. And Keith will slow it down.
Smart right here, smart. No need to pressure, no need to pressure.
And Keith with the take it to the basket, but a little bit wild towards the bottom. I don't know why he lets himself fall. But I believe it is OU ball. Oh,
No, he called
it
it
was a charge.
Charge.
Wow. I thought he evaded him.
Not sure. I think Keith has to just learn how to shoot the floater right there on that one. We are back. And the current score is Oakwood 43-39 with 7 minutes to go. And right now they have a run going on right now, and their momentum is all on the side. And Miles is slowly trying to cut down into that.
Oakwood with some closeout. Tough shot by number 15.
And that cuts the lead back down to 1.
Oakwood still up by 1.
And that was a shot by Darius Williams from Atlanta, Georgia. Jay Nix with a 3.
And it is good. Jay Nix has come alive. 46-42. Jay Nix is playing with a lot of confidence right now. You can see it in this game. And I see Oakwood is trying to switch everything. And great job so far on the defensive end, making them work harder. And and that was a tough bucket above the trees.
By Frank Royals.
And it's 46-44, Ambassadors up versus the Golden Bears.
And this is the type of game we thought it would be a very close game all the way to the end, and it's
living up to the hype.
Yeah,
so
it is.
And Jay Nix has scored the last 5 for OU. Let's see if he got anything left in the toolbox. And it is Oakwood ball with 1 second left. It's going to have to be an inbound most likely. It's going to be a quick inbound.
It has to be a lob.
And they missed it. And Shan with the heave. And they get the 30-second shot clock violation. I thought there would have been a lob play. I don't know if Oakwood had that in the repertoire.
Yeah. Have to have better awareness on that one. And Miles right now, they're looking to actually tie this game or take the lead back.
Chicago controls the rebound. Milton gets to the Sham, and Sham will walk it up the court.
And let's see what Sham does with this right now.
And Chicago with this nice spin move. And I can't be mad at it.
Hey, you got to get something going.
And he will go to the line and shoot 2.
And Oakwood is in the bonus now as well, so both teams now are in the bonus. And that'll be key coming down to the wire.
Stretch, yeah. The first one is up, and it is off the mark. And Braden Stewart is back in the game. The workhorse from the first half has been relatively quiet this second half.
Yeah, he has. Not sure what happened in the first half. Looked like he kind of went out. It hasn't really been inserted into the game.
He has to be in some foul trouble, but I don't think he had that many.
No, I believe he only has 2.
The second one is up, and it is good. 47-44, Ambassadors over the Golden Bears.
With 5 minutes to go in the second half.
Oakwood needs to keep pushing this lead, but not be too overzealous and give them free points.
They're moving the ball around. When they get it down
back to Braden,
Stewart,
and that's kind of reminiscent of the first half.
and he inserts himself into the post.
And I believe we have an injury.
Maybe a cramp. And Oakwood will inbound the ball. They are up 47-46. And Sham's moving the ball around. They throw it to Robbie. Robbie throws it to Jay Nix. That was a risky pass. They throw it down the Tree. Tree puts it up.
Turnaround floater.
Yeah,
He didn't really gather himself. And I believe the refs missed a call on that one,
They
but Oakwood's
did.
got to play through it. This is a very crucial part of the game. Cannot give up easy buckets. Luckily, Miles has not proven to be a good shooting team so far. And Shan with a nice take gets it to Robbie in the down low. He didn't explode on that layup.
He didn't.
And number 11, Jelani took the hard take, but he is not able to convert. And it will be OU basketball. And both teams have been sloppy, so it can go either way. But Oakwood needs to make sure they're capitalizing on these turnovers.
Would you say it's fatigue or just?
I don't know why Keese is out the game. It's different lineups that I don't think are used to playing together, honestly.
Yeah.
But the lineup that started this half was a lot more in tune with each other.
Yeah, they came out with a big spark. He should have waited.
Yeah. And Jay Nix is going to the line.
He will shoot a 1-and-1.
And for the past about 2.5 to 3 minutes, Jay Nix has been the offense.
Yes, he has.
For the Ambassadors.
Tired. First shot is up.
It is good.
It is good.
48-46, Ambassadors. And Keese is back in the game. I expect Keese to be in for the long haul.
Yeah, with 3 minutes to go, he should stay in for. He should be in for the rest. And such a close game. Second shot is up. And it is good.
49-46, Ambassadors over the Golden Bears. Jay Nix once again playing a little on-ball pressure. Kind of a hook that didn't call.
And Miles is looking to get something going. They have been pretty stagnant
for the past couple of minutes. Oh, but that's a credit to Oakwood's good D so far. He came at it, but once again, they get it to the workhorse, Braden. A little big man to big man pass, but it turns into a turnover.
Yeah, maybe he wants to get everybody else going, but I think he has to realize that maybe he has to start going.
It has to be him. Keys gets to the J. Nix, who gets to the treetop. Gets to Milton. Keys looking to find something to work with this 2-3.
And there's 10 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Keys with a good pass, but Milton wasn't ready for it. Great pass, but it just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I think Milton was trying to plead for a kick ball, but he has to hold on to that one.
J. Nix on the ball pressure has been pretty good.
Yeah. They get it out to Avery Brown. Avery Brown uses the pick. They throw it down in the 35. Stewart. And nice defense right there by Sham to use the active hands.
Just a little friendly competition down low. And they get it to Jelani. And with a quick pull-up from the mid, and he misses. And a foul on Braden. And I think this is what Miles was trying to avoid, getting him into foul trouble.
And now Oakwood has to take advantage at the free throw line. Since they're in the bonus, just hold on, squeeze the orange, and knock down these free throws. And the score is 49-46 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It is coming down to the wire. First shot is up, and it is good.
50-46, and Basher's over the Golden Bears.
And that makes this game a 2-possession game. Second shot is up, and it is good. And we will have a timeout by Oakwood, and the score is 51-46. And we are back. The score is 51-46, Oakwood over Mile. We have 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go, so it is coming down to the wire. Let's see what Miles has drawn up in the timeout to try to cut down in this lead.
And there's an offensive foul.
No, we actually had a traveling violation.
I
thought he did a Euro step. I thought he did a Euro step with the 2 steps, but the ref saw something else. And I believe Miles is going to bring the pressure now. They have no choice.
And Keys needs to expose that. When they're playing you that up close, you need to just get by them. No even to play around and dribble.
And they swing it over to Keys. And Keys has 10 seconds on the shot clock. He attacks the rim. He dumped it down in the tree.
great pass by Keys down the Treetop. Treetop should have been ready. That could have been an easy 2. I know he wants that Thunder's done.
Maybe you have to throw it up to the rim for him. I don't know. He hasn't been too good catching it pretty low.
Shan with a nice take to the basket. And that's what they need. Someone take it to the rim. They're in foul trouble. You take it to the rim. Either going to make it or they got to send you to the line. Let's get these easy 2.
And now Sham, he has a chance to increase his lead to 7. With a minute 48 to go. First shot is up. Ooh, and it is short. A little more push. Second shot is up.
And it is good.
No, he's not. Nah. He said, yeah. No, he's not. He's African.
52-46, and bashes over the Golden Bears. And J-Nick's playing some great D. He's been playing good on the ball pressure this whole half, and he forces the turnover with a minute and 40 left. And this is a nice little time to milk the clock a little bit.
Yeah, Keys has to be careful. He can get called for a carry.
Oh,
and we have another timeout.
And we are back with the Ambassadors versus Golden Bears, 52-46, with a minute and 23 left in the game as Oakwood tries to keep this lead and get their first win on the season.
They inbound the ball to Jay Nix. And Jay Nix has 10 seconds on the clock. He doesn't realize it. He has to speed it up. He attacks the rim.
Good. Oh, right there at the rim for Treetop. But more time I left out to
They don't
take
have
out the
to
clock.
shoot. They don't have to shoot.
I believe Miles is probably going to start fouling pretty soon.
And 10 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Oh, and they're about to get a shot clock violation doing all this extra dribbling, honestly. And Braden Stewart controls the rebound for
No
Miles.
need to foul. No need to reach in. 45 seconds to go on the clock. They get it to the corner for the three, and it's no good. Sham takes it.
And he's going to slow down, and now I think they're starting to start fouling pretty soon. Fouls, Miles.
And there we go right there. They got the foul. 33 seconds to go on the clock, and Keys will go to the line to increase this lead.
He hits these two, that might be the game.
That might be the ice. That's going to ice the game. Mm-hmm. First attempt's up, and it's no good. Second shot is up, and it is good. And the lead increases to 7, 53-46. And Miles is going to push this. Ooh, nice take. And the lead is 53-48 with 28 seconds to go. This game is far from over. But Oakwood has to just make these free throws.
They're going to have to keep fouling you to stop the clock. Just go to the line and make them down. This is a nice little win. But anything is possible.
Second shot is up. And it is good. Ooh, first shot.
54-48.
This is the second shot. And it is no good. And the lead is 54-48. Miles is attacking the rim right now. They get to the three-point line. They shoot. And it's no good. And Sham holds the ball, and that should do it for right there. 14 seconds to go, and they foul Milton. He has been perfect from the free throw line today.
So go to the line and shoot two and ice the game.
And Milton, if he hits these, at least one is gonna ice the game. First shot is up, and it is no good.
No one wants to ice the game. They want to leave a little extra anxiousness.
Maybe it's anxiety. I don't know. They just want to get this first dub. Second shot is up, and it is good. And this right here,
48.
And this right here should do it. Hand straight up, just let him shoot.
No reason to foul. And it 55-50. And another foul.
And this should be the last foul of the game. With 6.1 seconds to go, Jay Nix will go to the free throw line. Up 5, 55-50. And nobody wants to make these free throws at the end.
Okay. 56-50, Oakwood up by 6. Under 6 seconds left to go. I believe they secured a W today. And Oakwood gets their first win on the season. I know it's a much relief. 56-50, Ambassador versus the Golden Bears. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
I'm your host, Will.
I'm your host, Amari.
And thank you guys for tuning in. But the next time we'll be airing will be